Coming up is a 30-minute chest and triceps workout at home with weights. This beginner-friendly workout will target your chest muscles and the back of the arms with just a moderate to light set of dumbbells and a mat. Are you ready? Let's go. All right, let's get started with our warm-up. Let's bring those feet nice and wide. 2 big deep breaths to start. Inhale, hands come up. Exhale, let it go. Again, inhale, hands up. Exhale, let it go. Let's go ahead and warm up the chest by opening up and expanding your arms behind you. Go ahead, slap your shoulders, and then just keep alternating which hand comes up top. So we're just stretching out those chest muscles. So for today's workout, we have a total of 3 blocks coming your way. Your first block has 4 exercises. We repeat those 4 moves for a total of 2 rounds. Then we go to 4 new exercises in block number 2. Once we get to block number 3, we're gonna go back to the very top and go 1 round each exercise to really get the most of each move. So total of 3 total sets for each exercise, which will really help you to initiate muscle growth. It's important when you are focusing on building muscle to keep repeating those moves. It's all about time under tension. So we're gonna be doing that today. Your moves are gonna be 45 seconds, reverse the circle, each with a 15-second rest, more like a transition into the next exercise. Let's go into some side body stretches, rotating from the core. Press the chest, or excuse me, not the chest, the belly button into the spine as you rotate side to side. Just shake everything out. Perfect. All right, from here, we're gonna go into a dynamic tricep stretch. You're gonna bring this hand behind, pull the elbow back, let it go, and then switch sides. So 30 minutes to just focus on the chest and the triceps, which is amazing if you want to focus on just strength. We're not really getting our heart rate up. Make sure to go at a pace that works for you. As always, I will provide options throughout this workout so that if you're a beginner or advanced, you're gonna get something out of it. Let's go into a bird dog position. So all 4s to start, shoulders stacked on top of wrists, hips on top of knees. You're gonna extend the right leg back and then extend the left arm forward, finding your balance. And then let's go ahead and switch sides. Reach the left foot back, right hand forward, return. Let's switch it one more time. Release and extend. Perfect. Keep your hands exactly where they are. You're gonna go ahead and drop the elbows down towards the floor. You're gonna press into the palms of your hands to put pressure on the back of the arms, waking up the triceps here. Now this is a great modification. If there's any tricep work that we do today that doesn't feel good or you can't do it, you can come back to this. This will help slowly build the strength in the back of the arms. Good. All right, and then from here, let's go into a modified push-up. You're gonna come all the way down, and then you're gonna just peel yourself off, coming back to a modified plank. Again, all the way down, peel yourself off. Just waking everything up. Good, and rest. All right, let's get started with our first exercise. You're gonna go ahead and grab your heavier set of weights for a chest press. Now make sure that you choose weights where you can do at least 45 seconds of work. So depending on how fast you go, that might be 10 to 12 reps. You're gonna bring those dumbbells up, come to a 90-degree position, squeeze the chest on the way up. We take off in 3, 2, 1, let's go. So drop it down, press it up. Now keep those elbows slightly below the shoulders, so it's not coming straight out, slightly below, almost towards the ribs. Now, if you want to get more bang for your buck, slow it down on the way down and then speed it up on the way up. So it goes 1, 2, 3, up quick. You can inhale on the way down, exhale on the way up. Couple more seconds. You have 3, 2, 1, and rest. Good. Grab a lighter set. We're gonna now go to chest fly. So I'm gonna grab my 10 pounds here, palms facing in, it comes out nice and wide, squeeze the chest. Time starts now. So you wanna think about hugging a big teddy bear on the way out, keeping those elbows bent, and then think about popping a balloon right in between your chest as the dumbbells come back up. Now again, watch your alignment. Make sure those dumbbells are coming to about the same line of your shoulders. They shouldn't be coming up to the ears or up to the head. Ten seconds. And let's go one more. And rest. Okay, set those dumbbells down. We're gonna go into a hand release push-up. So come into your plank position. We can go modified to start. Hands about mat distance apart. Hand release. You're gonna reach those hands up and then press up. Time starts now. So come on down, lift up, squeeze your back. Place those hands right underneath the shoulders. In one straight line, come back up to your modified plank. This is a great way to slowly build strength in your chest if you can't do a full push-up yet on your toes. I'd rather you do this than doing baby push-ups on your toes, just going 1 inch up, 1 inch down. We want to really practice the full range of motion of the exercise to get stronger. And 3, 2, 1, and rest. Good. Final exercise, grab your moderate weight. We'll go into a kneeling chest press, into a halo. So you're gonna press it forward, come back in, around the head, and repeat. Time starts now. So press it forward, slight bend in the elbows as you extend, and make sure to reverse the circle each time. You wanna think about shaving the back of your head with the dumbbell. This is also really good for shoulder mobility as well. Should feel kind of good. It's like a stretch and a strength move all at the same time. Make sure that pelvis is tucked under, you're not arching your spine. You have 3, 2, 1, and rest. All right, let's go back to the very top, starting with your chest press. So I'm grabbing my heavier set of weights for this one. Adjust your weights as needed. We take off in 3, 2, 1, let's go. Again, you can focus on that tempo training. Down for 3, up for 1. Keep your back flat. Chin off your chest, eyes gazing up. Depending on how heavy your dumbbells are, you might be going at a pretty slow pace. If you got some lighter weights, you might be repping it out. Your call, your workout. You have 3, 2, 1, rest. Good. Chest fly. Grab the lighter weight. Here we go. Palms facing in. We take off in 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Second round, we really feel those muscles start to work, right? Round 1, it's like we're priming the muscles. And then round 2, we really feel it working. Make sure that you have a firm grip on those dumbbells at all times. Try to get those dumbbells as low as you can to the floor before coming back up. Ten seconds here. You have 3, 2, and 1. Good. Set those dumbbells down. Hand release push-up coming your way. Here we go. Hands mat distance. We take off in 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Nice straight line. Come all the way down. Lift up. Now notice how my elbows are back towards my ribs as I press up. What I don't want to see is your elbows coming out like this. Okay, that's gonna put a lot of pressure on the shoulder. So see how my hands are right next to my chest. And you can always come back to that peel off option like we did in the warm up. You have 3, 2, 1, and rest. All right, next exercise, we're gonna go into chest press to your tricep halo. Come into that kneeling position. Here we go, 3, 2, 1, let's go. So bring it forward and around. So all of these exercises are helping us to build strength in our pushing muscles, okay? So think about how this can apply to your life, right? We push a lot, right? Pushing car doors, pushing doors, getting off the floor when you're laying down on your stomach, right? So just recognize, how these exercises apply to what we do on a daily basis. Rest. You have a 1-minute break here. Grab a sip of water, towel down, shake it out. If you want to stretch things out right here, you can do this. Thumbs up and then thumbs down. Woo! All right, so we're gonna be moving on to more tricep work, okay? Now I'm gonna show you the first exercise. It's called a Tricep Skull-crusher. So I'm gonna grab my more moderate weights here. Now palms are facing in, dumbbells are parallel to each other. You're going to bend from the elbows. Dumbbells come to the temples of the forehead. Press the dumbbells up, right back up overhead. So it's creating like a 90-degree angle in your elbows, and then you're gonna press it back up, okay? Firm grip on the dumbbells at all times. We take off in 3, 2, 1, let's go. Now keep those elbows nice and tight. They shouldn't be splaying out to the side. So make sure the dumbbells are coming to the side of the head, not on top of it. Again, you can slow it down on the way down and then come back up at a quicker pace. It's tempo training. It's just a style of training that helps you get more time under tension. It can help make the move a little bit harder if you want this to be a little bit more challenging. 3, 2, 1, and rest. All right, next up we have a tricep Birddog kickback. I might need to grab a water bottle for this. So what it looks like is we're going to extend our opposite leg. We're gonna kick it back and then come back in with control. Time starts now. Now, having the opposite leg back forces us to squeeze our core. The only thing that should be moving is that forearm, hinging from the elbow joint. You can also, if you want an extra challenge, try to balance. Kick that leg up and let it hover off the floor. Keep that elbow locked into the rib. 3, 2, 1, rest. Good. We're gonna go ahead, switch sides. If you need some lighter weights for this one, that's okay. You can use water bottles, whatever you got around the house. 5 pounds, 2 pounds. Here we go, 3, 2, 1, let's go. Make sure you're pressing away from the mat. Shoulder is away from the ear. Eyes looking down at the floor. Try to minimize any like swinging motion. And exhale on the kickback. Almost there, a couple more seconds. You have 3, 2, 1, and rest. All right, final exercise in block number 2. We have tricep dips. Hands behind the hips, fingers pointing towards the glutes. Gonna bend those elbows and press up. 3, 2, 1, let's go. So it looks like I'm just dropping my hips down like this, but no, my hips are actually staying exactly where it is, and then my elbows are bending. So it looks like my hips are dropping down, but it's really the elbows bending. Now, if you have any wrist issues and this doesn't feel good, I'm gonna give you an option instead. You can go on your knees. Keep working now. I'm just showing you the option just in case you need it. Overhead tricep extension right here. It's gonna be a little bit more wrist friendly. Just keep those elbows in nice and tight to the ears. You have 10 seconds. You have 3, 2, 1, and rest. Good. Let's go back to the very top. Starting with your Tricep Skull-crusher. Round 2, adjust your weights as needed. Grab heavier or lighter weights. 3, 2, 1, let's go. Woo. I feel my chest shaking right now. I went pretty heavy in those chest presses, so now they are feeling it. It's like vibrating right now. If your goal is muscle building and muscle strength, separating your targeted muscle groups every day can be helpful to reduce fatigue and reduce burnout in any single muscle group. 3, 2, 1, and rest. So what I do not recommend is that you hit chest and triceps tomorrow. You're gonna do a different muscle group, such as like back and biceps or legs. Here we go. 3, 2, 1, let's go. It's called split training, which you may have heard of. People have different splits where it's like they do chest and triceps one day, back and biceps the other, then they do legs and abs, cardio and abs. All of it can work. There's different styles of training. I think for someone who is fairly consistent in their workouts and they know that they're gonna get their workouts in without fail, then sure, I think doing splits can be beneficial. But if you're not very consistent and you're working out maybe 2 to 3 times a week, rest, then maybe doing full body strength training, that might be better for you. Just because you don't wanna like do chest and triceps one day and then stop working out for a couple days and then you like totally miss out on getting any other muscle groups except for your chest and your triceps, right? So you want to create a little bit more balance in your routine, if that's the case. If you have any questions about your strength training routine, let me know, drop a comment, and I'm happy to help out. This is helpful when you are doing split training because you get more time to focus on a single muscle group. So you can potentially get bigger results, more gains. 3, 2, 1, rest. Let's go to your seat. Tricep dips, or if you need that option, overhead tricep extensions. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. Now make sure that your hands are pretty close to the hips. We don't wanna like dislocate your shoulders because your hands are so far back behind you. Really press into the heel of your palm. Feel the back of the arm. Flex and tighten up. Looking good, 10 seconds. You have 3, 2, 1, and rest. So we're gonna go ahead and go back to the very top, starting with your chest press, and we're gonna go all the way down block 1 and block 2. So grab those heavy dumbbells. Let's lay it on back. 3, 2, 1, let's go. So total of 3 sets for everything. Now our muscles are nice and warm. This is your chance to really max out the exercise. You should be struggling by the last 10 seconds or so. Struggling to complete the move with good form. As soon as your form starts to break though, take that as a sign that you want to drop to a lighter weight. 3, 2, 1, and rest. Woo. All right, chest fly, coming your way. Grab your lighter set. Okay, here we go. 3, 2, 1, let's go. If you're like me, I'm sure you have goals, fitness goals, life goals, health goals. I want you to remember to set the goal, have an intention, but release the outcome. Release the expectation of when you think that goal is going to happen, because I'm gonna tell you from experience and my clients' experience, sometimes it takes a lot longer than you think. And rest. Good. We're gonna go into your hand release push-ups. So while you can very much set a realistic timeline to achieve your goal, just know that you're not a failure if you don't achieve it within that time frame, okay? Time starts. I was working with a client and we set a very realistic goal to lose a certain amount of weight in 3 months. And she didn't lose the weight in 3 months. It actually took her 6 months. But if she stopped 3 months in, she wouldn't have been able to achieve the goal because she was expecting a certain outcome at a certain point and then gave up. So the takeaway is keep going. You can set the intention, set that deadline, so to speak. But if you don't reach it, don't stop. It's working, it just might not be on your timeline. Rest. Kneeling chest press with your halo. I think that's a life lesson too, right? If you have a goal, time starts now. Release the expectation of when it's gonna happen. You never know. You never know when it's gonna happen. You just have to work at it each and every day. You have to have some faith. You have to have some hope and belief in yourself. You know, a good mantra is everything is working out in my favor. Even in the hardest of times, even in the most challenging of times, everything is working in my favor. If you can have that kind of mindset, kind of just like live life with a little bit more peace and contentment and satisfaction, knowing that, you know what, it's gonna be okay. It's gonna be okay. Rest. Good. We'll go into your Tricep Skull-crusher. I mean, I got goals, like outside of fitness, I got goals that I thought I was going to accomplish by this time of my life. But it ain't working like that, and
You know, that's okay. That's okay. It will happen eventually, but maybe not in my timing. So release the expectation for yourself. Stay strong in your intention, but release expectation. Keep working. Don't stop, don't give up. Keep trying, keep failing, keep moving forward. No matter what, no matter how hard it gets. And rest. We're gonna go into your bird dog, tricep kickback. Here we go. Right hand has the dumbbell, left foot back. 3, 2, 1. Keep your wrist neutral, so no like bending like this. Some people like bend their wrist. Keep it neutral. Couple more seconds. You have 3, 2, 1, and rest. Whew. All right, get ready. Other side. Almost there. Here we go. In 3, 2, 1. Let's go. "15 seconds. You have 3, 2, and 1. Whew. Okay, last move. Tricep dips, and then you are done. I am feeling it right now, but it's a good feeling. It's a worked feeling. 3, 2, 1. Let's go. All right, let's try to burn this out. Let's go a little bit faster this time, yeah? Come on, let's go. Get those triceps to shake, tremble. You got it. All right, burn it out. Final 15. As many reps as you can. Come on, burn it, burn it. Oh yeah. Come on. 3, 2, 1. Rest. Oh my goodness. Oh, when you're ready, go ahead and stand on up. Let's just open up the chest for a quick second. Woo. Bring one arm back behind. This should feel so good. Press that elbow back, stretching out the back of the arm. All right, make sure that whatever you do tomorrow, you skip chest and triceps, okay? Do something else. You can do back and biceps, you can do legs, you can do cardio, you can do abs, but give your muscles time to recover, and make sure you eat some protein as well to really repair those muscle tissues and also rebuild new muscle tissue so that you can lift heavier weights next time. Let's take one final deep breath. Inhale, hands up, and exhale, let it go. You made it. If you enjoyed this workout, please like this video, comment below, let me know how it was for you, and make sure to subscribe so that you don't miss out on any new workouts that I post. You can check out this workout here if you want to double up. As always, claim your crown.